Greetings, friends. Just a quick warning. This video is going to be somber and have some heartbreak in it. I decided to get out and take a walk today, do a little walk and talk and kind of get my feelings out about this thing because it's been a rough couple of days. It really has. All right. First of all, this is not a normal video for me. This is going to be a walk and talk, unedited video. If I get a little bit raw or emotional, I apologize in advance, but I just don't know what else to do. The news that I want to share that most of us already know about is one of our favorite YouTubers, Adam Williams, who went by, he went by Adam the Woo online. He had two channels. He had the Adam the Woo channel and he had the Daily Woo. I discovered him back about 2010 when he was still living in his van and doing these videos of like abandoned places and roadside attractions. And I just instantly fell in love with him and the videos. I related a lot to him. You know, we're similar guys in a lot of ways. We're both 6'3". We both have a lot of hair, and we're both bass players. We're from the same generation, the Generation X. So I always related to Adam a lot because he just made these really good videos that people could enjoy. I mean, the guy was prolific for sure. Thousands of videos over the years. And I'm really sad about him passing away. And I don't know how to process it because I didn't really know him on a personal level. I only knew him through the YouTube community, and the only contact we ever had with each other was just merely through comments on his videos. I would like and comment on as many of his videos as I could, and he was kind enough to respond to me on multiple times, and it felt great because, you know, Adam was this busy guy doing a lot of stuff, and if he took time out of his day to respond to somebody like me, somebody that's basically a nobody, it made me feel special, made me feel good. So Adam, if you're watching from the great beyond, just know that you made a difference in a lot of people's lives with your positive, uplifting attitude, your fun videos, and just your zest for life. You're a person that got out and you did things. You did life. It was always amazing to just watch his videos every day. It's how I began my day. Most of the time was with an Adam Woo, his Daily Woo videos that he did over the last 15 years or so. It was how I started my day. And the last 2 days since he passed away, and I don't know if I said when he passed away or at least when he was discovered, was December 22nd, Monday, 2025. It was discovered that he had passed on in his home, in his own bed. So, you know, at least he was home in a peaceful place. It doesn't stop the pain, though. You know, having him gone is just a weird emptiness. And the only comfort I'm getting out of losing him is the fact that I'm not the only one who feels this way. Literally thousands of people from all over the world have poured out their hearts on how much he meant to them. And so I'm in good company with people that loved and adored him and his video content. But it's still weird to be heartbroken over somebody I honestly didn't know on a personal basis. I've been trying to figure that out for the last 2 days, and I think I have some thoughts on it. So let me take a break here, get some water in me, and I'll be right back. All right, continuing, folks. I was mentioning before that I have some thoughts on why I'm so heartbroken over somebody passing away who I did not know on a personal basis. And it's because several reasons, really, but one is I've been watching his videos on a daily basis for almost 15 years. I mean, way back when he was still living in the van, and I even remember when he crashed the mountain bike off the slide. We all remember that moment, and it was a classic moment. I'm glad he didn't get hurt worse on that one. But, you know, when you start your day with somebody every day, you feel like they're a friend, and Adam felt like a friend to everybody. I believe everybody who's ever met him in person says the same thing. He just was a nice, down-to-earth guy. We lost a classic on Monday, and it's so heavy on me. So anyway, he had videos, at least for the last 15, 16 years, and I watched almost all of them. I got to travel with him. He had a way of making everything interesting and fun. So I think that's part of it is, you know, you spend 15 years with somebody, even just through a video format, you feel like you get to know them and that they're a friend you've never met yet. Because I had hoped that one day we would get together and collaborate on some videos, because he had been in New Mexico several times where I live, and I always thought it'd be fun to have him back and we could do some fun videos together. Anyway, that's one of the reasons I think I'm sad, is because I spent almost every day with this guy through his videos for the last 15 years. Second reason I'm sad is because I don't think of YouTube as just a video sharing thing or a social media thing. I think of YouTube as a community. And I have been fortunate enough to be part of the YouTube community since 2006. Although this channel's been active since 2011. But my first channel was 2006. And through those years, I've discovered other videos, other people, and I've sent messages out to some of them. Some of them actually respond, and you find out they're not celebrities. They're just people doing their videos like me. And so I feel like YouTube is a community for me and for others, it's not just a file sharing site. It's not just social media. It goes deeper than that. It goes further than that. Quick break here, in case you're wondering where I'm at. Rio Grande Valley State Park in New Mexico. And I decided to get out on a walk today and talk about Adam, because I've been so depressed and crying the last 2 days that it just felt like I was getting in deeper and deeper with the depression and the sadness and the heartbreak over all of us losing him. But I'm especially heartbroken for his parents and his sister, who were in many of his videos over the years. I can't imagine how much worse their heartbreak is than my own. You know, they're a good family, kind and caring and loving of one another, and it's sad to see one of them not there anymore. And I know eventually we're all gonna not be here anymore, and it happens, but it doesn't help knowing that we're all gonna die when somebody is lost at age 51, when they're so young still and so full of life. and so much future ahead of them, and so many plans that he had that won't be had anymore. So watching him for 15 years, I feel like he's a friend. Feeling like YouTube is part of a community, because that's also helpful, because you make friends that way. Some of the best friends I've ever had in my lifetime, I would have never met if it wasn't for YouTube. I wouldn't have ever met some of these awesome folks that have enriched my life so much. Kind, caring, honest, good, hardworking people. And here in New Mexico, we have a YouTube community of people that post on a regular basis. And a lot of us get together, hang out, do stuff together, make videos together. So I really feel that community at heart, because it literally surrounds me. And Adam, he was part of that community. Even though I didn't hang out with him and I didn't know him on a personal basis, he's still part of our YouTube community of all us folks that, document our lives on YouTube and share it with the world. And he's going to leave a void. I mean, really, he was one of the best out there doing what he did. He had his own style, his own way of doing stuff. And he just came off as genuine and kind on every single video. He never swore, never said anything inappropriate. And I loved the content. I mean, the guy shot everything. I mean, he could make going to a flea market interesting and fun. But then on the other side, he would go to theme parks and document a lot of that. And I've always loved theme parks too, so it's nice to be able to see some of that. But then he went to Alaska not long ago, and those videos were awesome, because come on, it's Alaska. How can you not like that? So yeah, he recently went to Alaska. I really enjoyed those videos. They were a few months ago, but I'm going to recommend anybody watching right now, if you know who Adam is, awesome. Glad to be part of your community. Glad to have you as part of my community. But if you don't know who Adam was, go to YouTube right now. Type in Adam the Woo or the Daily Woo and look up his videos and watch them, because they're fun, amazing videos with a human that you just appreciate and love. Like in the first 5 minutes you see him on camera, it's just like, this is a good person. And I'm glad I got to be part of his life for a little bit. Even if we didn't know each other, I got to experience his life through his videos and his travel, and it was amazing. And then recently, like in the last month, he actually went overseas. He went to Malta, he went to Italy, he went to the Swiss Alps, he went to London, and those videos were so awesome. It was so nice to see him in his element, enjoying some stuff that maybe was a little out of his comfort zone, but making it part of his new comfort zone. And I'm sad that he's gone, but I'm glad he got to do those last trips, because what an amazing time he had when he was overseas. It was really awesome to see. All right. I decided to get out and walk today because I might have said this already, but I could hear Adam's voice in my head saying, get outside, do something, go out in the world, enjoy. Don't stop living, because you're still here. You still got to get out and do stuff. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm out on a hike here in the Rio Grande Valley State Park, stretching my legs, opening up my mind a bit, trying to process the loss of this great person that felt like a friend. Thank you, folks, for listening to me, and just if I know you and we're friends or family, know that I love you. If I don't know you, I probably love you too, because I love everybody. Just, tell folks that you love them, give him a nice hug as many times as you can. And don't forget that tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us. I'm sad that Adam's gone. And I'll tell you, the last couple days I've been getting, the usual notifications on YouTube that new videos have popped up of different channels that I subscribe to. And each morning, it broke my heart a little bit. There was no notification from Adam. Because he's been so there the entire time. And to not see new videos popping up, it's just even more heartbreaking. And then I've been going online, I've been seeing everybody's tributes and all the love he's receiving from his community of people like me who watch his videos on a regular basis. It's warmed my heart to see the community coming together and being uplifting of one another and showing we all have a lot of things in common, especially with Adam, because we all loved him. And I don't know, I feel like at this point I'm kind of repeating myself, and I apologize. I just really felt like getting out here and just getting this off my chest, because it's still hard to process. It really is. Adam, the Woo, is no more. It breaks my heart. Really not feeling good about any of this. There's just very little bright side. Like I said, the one bright side is the community has come together and showed love. Not just for Adam, but for each other as well. And I think that's a beautiful thing. But I would trade it all in a heartbeat if we could just get Adam back. It's not good. I can literally feel my heart inside my body hurting right now because of this. And I've been through a stressful time over the last 3 months trying to deal with some personal things. And I was just starting to get past those finally when the news popped up about Adam. And it's weird because when I found out that he had passed on, it was very similar to the way a lot of other people found out. I had this feeling inside my gut, something told me go online and look at Facebook. I didn't know what it was. I hadn't been on Facebook that day very much. So it was, I just decided to go on there, and then it popped up. And I saw that people thought maybe he had passed away, but they hadn't confirmed it yet. And then I saw that his dad posted a comment, and I knew it was real. It broke my heart instantly when I saw that. Reliving that moment is tough, but I really have to give some love and support to the family, because they're the ones that heartbreak is so much more intense and worse than what I'm feeling. I feel for them so much. I really do. All right, folks. Thank you. Anybody who's watching and listening, appreciate it. I love you. Thank you for being part of our wonderful YouTube community. And thank you, Adam. If you can hear me, thank you for everything you did. All your thousands of videos and adventures and travel that you shared with us, and your life that you shared with us. It is very much so appreciated. I know putting yourself out there a lot to the world can be tough sometimes, and some people may take it the wrong way or even try to twist it into something else, but I saw through the video that Adam was a good, honest human being that lit up a room when he went in. He just had this energy about him that made people feel good just being near him. And I have a similar energy, and I relate to that because we all can be a positive light in this world. We can all be uplifting and caring and take care of each other. And it felt like Adam was always like that in his videos. Kind, caring, considerate. Just a fun, authentic person. It's weird, just still trying to process it. It doesn't seem real. It seems like I shouldn't even be making this video. Sorry, I squinted my eyes there. I was without my glasses on, I can't see very good, and I was trying to see if there were people up ahead here or not. But I'm alone on the trail at the moment. I thought this would be a good place to do a walk and talk and just share my feelings. So, to those of you who knew Adam on a personal basis, my heart goes out to you. To the family, my heart goes out to you as well. And to anybody who just loved him like I did, who didn't know him, my heart also goes out to you. We're all part of a community here together. We're all one big family, and Adam proved that. He proved that every day, that life is beautiful if you know where to look. As long as we keep our eyes, our mind, and our hearts open, it might lead us someplace special. So Adam embodied goodness, as he said, a circle of goodness. He had catchphrases that we all remember. As sad as I am, it still makes me smile when I see a flock of birds somewhere, and I think right away, Hitchcock would be proud. Adam, you brightened up my life, man. You really did. It was good knowing you. Oh, sorry, bad camera shot there. It was good knowing you. It was good getting to be a part of the YouTube community. And now we move on to another day. Those of us that have survived, and we'll keep moving forward. But Adam's memory will live on forever. His YouTube channel will always be there. Both of his channels. And we can all go back and watch him anytime we want. I'm having a hard time doing that right now because it's still so fresh. It makes me sad to see the videos at the moment. But I know later, after I'm not quite so sad, I'll be able to start watching them again. I might even go back to the beginning and start with video number 1 and just watch them all the way through again. It'll take me years to do that. It'll give me years to spend with Adam, though. All right, folks. Well, in honor of Adam, I am going to call everybody I love today and tell them I love them. I want to give them a digital hug, so to say, because I'm not in front of all my friends and family at the moment, and I won't be today, but I think in honor of Adam, I'm going to call up everybody that I love and tell them I love them. Tell them I miss them. All right, folks. Continuing my walk here and my reflections on Adam the Woo, Mr. Adam Williams. There goes a bunch of ducks. Hitchcock would be proud. Almost a Hitchcock would be proud moment. But I don't know what else to say. I feel like a little piece of the goodness of the world faded away when Adam passed on Monday. I mean, today's only Wednesday. It's Christmas Eve day. It's still pretty fresh in my head. It's fresh in all our heads. And I just wish there was something I could say to make us all feel better. I can't think of anything. This loss hits us all heavy. He was a friend to everybody. And it's sad that we're never going to get to see him ever again, either make a video or in real life. You know, it's just, he was a friend to us all, and I'm going to miss him. Thank you, folks. Thank you all for watching, whoever you are. Thank you. I love you. Be safe out there. Take care of each other. Let's let Adam's legacy live on as a circle of goodness, a circle of kindness, and just lift each other up. You know, they say enthusiasm is contagious, and Adam showed that every single day. And every single day, I caught that enthusiasm in the morning before I had to pack up and leave the house and go off to work, whatever job or career I was doing that day. You know, he started my day on a positive note every single day for almost 15 years. And he took off a few days here and there, which is to be expected, but the guy worked harder than most people ever will. And he constantly was staying busy and moving forward in life, and I have nothing but respect, admiration, and love for Adam Williams, also known as the Daily Woo and Adam the Woo. Thank you, Adam, for all you've done for all of us. You made the world a better place just by simply being here, and it's much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. One other thing that comes to mind about this heartbreak, and I'm sure this has affected other people in the same way, but since I got the news, I haven't slept well. I'm so tired, but I just can't seem to get my brain to shut off from the sadness of no more Adam. It's sad. It doesn't feel real still. It feels like I'm making it up, like it's not a real thing, but it is. So yeah, haven't slept well. I've forced myself to eat, but I haven't had much of an appetite. It's amazing what grief can do, how you can be so sad that it not just affects your mind, but it affects your entire body and your entire life for a while. I'm not complaining. I'm glad that I got to know Adam through his videos for the last 15 years. And I'm glad I got to go on adventures with him just by simply watching the videos as he travels. I'm grateful for all of that. But I just wish he would be here for a few more years. I mean, at least another 25 would have been nice, because you know, he earned it. He earned a good place in life with folks. I wish he was still here. I really do. All right. Well, it was really good to get out here, stretch the legs, and just enjoy some time in nature. Reflect on a friend that we all lost. We all lost him. And there's nothing more to say about it. That's about it. I still feel like there's more that I could say, but I'm really struggling to find the words. It's just being heartbroken over this. I can't think of anything else other than life is precious. Let's appreciate each other. Let's love each other. Let's lift each other up. That's what Adam would have done. You know, Adam was so positive and uplifting, and he inspired so many people, you know, not just through the work that he created and the output of thousands of videos, but he inspired people on a personal level. I've seen so many videos in the last couple days of people who knew him personally or had met him in passing, and how grateful they were for him just being himself and inspiring all of us to do our best work, be our best people, and be nice to each other. All right, this message, it's for everybody, but it's mostly for Adam. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for all the awesome years of wonderful videos, various adventures you've taken us on. Thank you for being kind, honest, and genuine. And thank you for sharing the circle of goodness, as you would say, with everybody around you. You were literally an angel on this planet, I think. And now, maybe you're an angel in the great beyond. But thank you, Adam. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you and all the adventures I got to go on with you over the years. Your kind heart, your good nature, and just being wonderful with people who loved you out in public. You know, it was an awesome thing to be along on your adventure and to see the world through your eyes. Even if it was only 30 minutes every day, it was still something that I appreciated and I loved, and I'm gonna miss. So thank you, Mr. Adam Williams, Adam the Woo, the Daily Woo. I hope that in the great beyond you're having yourself a grand adventure, and that you see how much of an impact you've made on people's lives, because you really have. You impacted my life greatly, and I've seen the outpouring of support online from literally thousands of other people who also felt the same way. So thank you many, many times over. I will be forever grateful that Adam the Woo was somebody that I considered a friend and part of the YouTube community that I'm part of. I've always felt an open arms sort of feeling with the YouTube community, and Adam definitely made it feel that way just by watching his videos. So thank you, Adam. Thank you a million times over, brother. All right, folks, I better wrap it up here. That was a good hike, but emotionally I'm feeling spent. It just feels like a lot to take on in a couple of days. Not just for myself, but for everybody. We all lost a friend here. So I don't know what else to say. I'm pretty much speechless at this point. So I'm going to wrap it up here with my usual outro that I do on every video, and that is love, love, hate, hate. Take care of each other.